Lord have mercy. They got rid of my man, Tucker Carlson.
What?
What are we supposed to do now to hear the truth? I say just about anything. Hello, y'all. Hello. I'm not in a good mood today. I wasn't in a good mood yesterday, and I'm not in a good mood today. Who are we supposed to trust now when we watch the news? Tucker Carlson has been fired. And we know why they fired Tucker Carlson. Because he speaks the truth. He speaks his mind, okay? And they didn't like that. Anytime you speak your mind, you're going to be canceled. I never thought, but then again, yes I did really. Because in one of my videos, I said, now, if Tucker Carlson don't watch out, he's going to be gone. And sure enough, he's gone. How many of y'all pissed off about that? Put it on down there in the comment section, because I am so bad about that, y'all. I'm so bad. But let's talk about, let me talk about what's going on here. But before I do, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the entire video, because it helps me out in the algorithm. It helps me out more than y'all think. And go to my side hustle, TimberlilyCreations.com. Have jewelry over there, jewelry box, and other things coming soon. And go to CookingWithSandraFay.com for people who want to learn how to make delicious recipes for their family. Thank you so very much. Now let's get this thing started. Now there have been many conflicting stories, all in one day, as to why Tucker was fired. But a lot of people thinking it's the Dominion controversy. You know, Fox got sued. They got to pay out $787 million to the Dominion. You know, Dominion is those voting machines. You know, Tucker talked about those machines and he tore them a new a-hole. Well, they didn't like it, so they decided to sue Fox. And they won, y'all. They won. So do you think Tucker is gone because of the Dominion machines? Tucker is a liability? We can't have him working for us, because other companies going to have to come after us. They're going to come after us because of the things that Tucker say, even though they are true. You know, we're going to get sued, and we can't afford that. Now, I don't know if they have, y'all let me know, news companies like Fox, NBC, CNN, do they have liability insurance, some type of insurance, you know, that would pay, you know, if they get sued? Do they have something like that? I think they do. Now, I'm going to read you this right here. Please stay with me, y'all. Watch the entire video, because it's important to me. It's important. You don't want to miss nothing. Okay, it also says here from the Los Angeles Times, Tucker Carlson departs Fox News, pushed out by Rupert Murdoch. Now, Rupert Murdoch is taking, you know, credit for getting rid of Tucker Carlson. And we're going to see why. Let me pull this up for you. This is the Los Angeles Times again. Tucker Carlson, the provocative, conservative primetime host who sustained Fox News as a rating juggernaut, has been forced out of the network. Forced out. Go on, we don't need you. Get on out of here, because you making us have to pay extra money that we don't have to pay. Get on out of here. We don't care how good you are. It said Fox News announced the stunning departure of its top-rated host Monday with no explanation, but people familiar with the situation who were not authorized to comment publicly said The decision to fire Carlson came straight from Fox corporate chairman Rupert Murdoch, with input from board members and other Fox Corporation executives. So they had a meeting, y'all. They had a meeting, okay? He had a meeting with the board members and other Fox Corporation executives. The executives, yeah, get rid of him. Get rid of him because he's causing us too much money. You're going to have to get rid of him. We're going to be sued, and we do not like him. You know, even though he's bringing us a lot of money, we don't care about that. We're going to get rid of him right now. Chop, chop. I bet that was some heck of a meeting, y'all. I can see it now. It also says Rupert Murdoch elevated Carlson from contributor to daily host in 2016. Carlson moved into primetime in 2017 after the ouster of Bill O'Reilly, the successful longtime host who left amid sexual harassment as allegation. So, you know, he was a conservative too. So they're going to get rid of anybody that's a conservative, y'all. Anybody that speaks the truth, they don't care. I remember Bill O'Reilly. He was good. It said Carlson's exit is related to the discrimination lawsuit filed by Abby Grossberg. A discrimination lawsuit filed by Abby Grossberg, a producer fired by the network last month. So they fired her too, the source said. Carlson's senior executive producer Justin Wells has also been terminated, according to the insiders. So this lady Abby filed the lawsuit against Carlson or Fox. I don't know which one they did, but they weren't happy about that. So they got rid of her too. But Grossman is claiming that she is the one that got Tucker Carlson fired. Grossman was moved off Sunday morning features with Maria, whatever her name is, and onto Tucker Carlson today, while she alleged she was bullied. He bullied me and subjected to anti-Semitic comments, according to a lawsuit in New York. See, there's no lawsuit. See, that's why they want to get rid of Tucker. He's going to cause them too much lawsuit. In deposition testimony, the former Fox News producer also says she was coerced by company lawyers to give misleading answers in the Dominion voting system defamation case against the network. Fox News denied the claim and said she was terminated for disclosing privileged company information. Disclosing information. But you know what? Evidently, they believed her. Okay, because they had to pay out $787 million. Also, right here it says, in a statement, attorneys for Grossman suggest her suit was a key factor in Carlson's exit. Key factor, y'all. Tucker Carlson depart from Fox News is, in part, an admission of the systemic lying, bullying, and controversy mongering claimed by our client, former top producer Abby Grossberg said. So she's trying to say she was bullied? Is that what they're trying to say? Conspiracy mongering claimed by our client? Former top producer Abby Grossberg said, whatever this other person's name is one of Grossberg's attorney. Mr. Carlson and his subordinates remain individual defendants in the Southern District of New York case, and we look forward to taking their deposition under oath in the very near term. So this ain't over, y'all. It ain't over. So he got to go to court and answer to something like this. Tucker Carlson. Man, it can only get worse from here. It says Murdoch also said to be concerned about Carlson coverage of the January 6, 2021 insurrection of the U.S. Capitol. The host has promoted the conspiracy theory. Let me say that again. The host has promoted the conspiracy theory that it was provoked by government agents. That's what he said. I remember what he said. I remember that. And Carlson has called Ray Epps, an Arizona man who participated in the storming of the Capitol, but did not enter the building, an FBI plant, without presenting any type of evidence. That's what they're saying. So they said Tucker's lying. Okay, he ain't produced no evidence. He's lying. conspiracy theory. But you know what, y'all? I can't say it on here. But some of this stuff gonna come out sooner or later. It's gonna come out, and you're gonna find out that a lot of stuff that Tucker was saying was actually true. Also, Epps was interviewed Sunday on 60 Minutes and said he had been subjected to death threats as a result of Carson's statement about him. Death threats. They trying to kill me. They throwing me death threats. The FBI told 60 Minutes that Epps has never worked for the agency. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy sparked a backlash among Democrats and others when he granted Carson exclusive access to thousands of hours of surveillance footage from the January 6th attack. Y'all, they mad about that. They mad about that. I remember Tucker was talking about that. Oh, Lord. He did a good report on that. Carson ouster was not part of they said Tucker Carlson was not part of that $787.5 million settlement for Fox News agreed to pay to Dominion last week, according to the representative for Dominion. Dominion accused Fox of knowingly making false claims related to the 2020 election. Well, they talking about Tucker Carlson then. Okay, so really truly it was. I don't know why they say that it wasn't. Okay, Tucker is the one that they claim was saying false claims about Dominion. But now you're going to say him being kicked out and booted out and fired was not because of the Dominion? That's a lie within itself. Stick with me now. I'm glad you're still here. Carson was by far the most popular host on Fox News, averaging more than 3 million viewers a night. I say it was more than that. But he also brought controversy to the network on a regular basis with his right-wing views on immigration and race, which alienated advertisers. So the advertisers, y'all, that could be some of the reasons too. Maybe they didn't get as many advertisements on Tucker's news spot. But I don't see why not. Because he has over 3 million something people watching him every night. If I was an advertiser, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care who's talking and what they speaking. I'm looking at, I'm going to get some possible sales. Okay. Who gives a darn about that? I believe that's a lie too. It said he was strident on illegal immigrants across the southern border. Once saying undocumented people was making the nation poor and dirtier and more divided. They said, I don't remember that. Maybe he did say that. But I do agree. They're making them poor, making us poor because we got to pay for them. Okay, they take it away from the American people. So if you're taking away from the American people, you're going to make us poor. Okay? We already in debt now. Remember that? We already in debt. He was particularly critical of the Black Lives Matter movement after the police killing of George Floyd in 2020. He sowed doubt about the circumstances of Floyd's death and said Derek Chauvin, the Minneapolis police officer convicted of taking his life, was subjected to a lynching by the media. Which is true, he was subjected to a lynching. He was. But Chauvin shouldn't have put his foot on his neck, though. I'm going to say that. He shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have. Tucker said a lot of things that they don't like, and that's why he's gone, y'all. That's why he gone. And also from Fox, who's gone, is Dan Bongino. I like him. You know, he was kicked off of YouTube. Y'all remember that? Who watched Dan Bongino? It says here from Forbes. When Dan Bongino went on his podcast Thursday and told listeners he was leaving Fox News, he said it was simply a matter of failing to reach agreement on a new contract. And nothing more than that, he said. It's no big conspiracy. I promise you, he said. You're going to read 1,000 left-wing articles about some nonsense, and I'm guaranteeing you on my reputation it is all made up, he said. It's a simple contract thing, and that's it. It's no more complicated than that, he says. So he's saying that's all a lie. Anything you hear is a lie. He's telling you right there, that's it. Don't put nothing else into it because that's it. Okay. Maybe he just don't want to say. Maybe he got a gag order. I don't know. Here, also, we know that Lemonhead is gone too from CNN News. Boy, this is a lot of letting go. It says here, oh my God, poor Don Lemon, poor Don. Lemon firing came the same day that Fox News and Tucker Carlson parted ways in a major shakeup for CNN's rival network. Don Lemon, you gotta go because you said too much stuff. You doing too much on our news. You know, Don Lemon, I think he's kind of waking up a little bit, just a little bit, y'all. Now, he may be almost halfway in the middle of that. He's kind of waking up because some things he says, you know, it sounds like a right person. But, you know, mostly he says a lot of stuff to the left, but he's kind of waking up just a little bit. You know, like some of these celebrities, they waking up too. It says here, Don Lemon says he was fired by CNN without warning. The network blasts inaccurate statement. Inaccurate statement, y'all. What's he talking about? I'm almost done, y'all. Stay with me now. It said longtime CNN anchor Don Lemon has been fired from the cable news network. He tweeted on Monday. He put a tweet out, y'all. I was informed this morning by my agent that I have been terminated by CNN. The CNN this morning co-anchor tweeted, I am stunned. After 17 years at CNN, I would have thought that someone in management would have had the decency to tell me directly in my face that I am fired. But they didn't do that. They didn't have the decency to tell him, man, we don't need you no more. You just a little bit too much for us. It says here, I'm sorry. It says the network confirmed in a statement that they had parted ways with Lemon. Don will forever be a part of the CNN family, and we thank him for his contributions over the past 17 years. That's a long time to work for somebody, and then you get fired. We wish him well, and will be cheering him on in his future endeavors, the network said. So they still saying he is part of the CNN family. Who wants to be a part of your family and you fire them? Nobody gonna want to be a part of your family. They ain't gonna want to have nothing to do with you. What make you think that? Lemon came under fire earlier this year after he made comments about a woman being in their prime during a segment about a 51-year-old Republican presidential candidate, Nikki Haley. Ugh, I got something in my eye, y'all. In response to Haley's calling for mandatory mental competency tests for politicians, I think that's a good idea, over the age of 75, Lemon said that Nikki Haley isn't in her prime. Sorry. She ain't in her prime. Sorry. I don't know what that had to do anything with it. I really don't know. It said when a woman is considered to be in her prime, in her 20s, 30s, and maybe her 40s, he said. Prime for what? His CNN co-host Poppy Harlow asked. Are you talking about prime for like childbearing or prime for being president? I didn't see that because I didn't watch it, because I didn't care. This is going on too far, y'all. This is too much going on. I don't know what's going on, what's going to happen now with Tucker Carlson. I don't know. I think this was planned by the left to get rid of Tucker Carlson. That's just my opinion, okay? It's my opinion on that. Let me say allegedly. I think this was planned by the left because they didn't like Tucker. They know he spoke the truth. And they just want to get rid of the booth. So I believe they went on over there to Fox and said, hey, get rid of this dude. Get rid of him. Okay? He's messing up our plans. Okay? We know you been sued. We just might help you. Get rid of Tucker. Get rid of him. But you know, I think they had to buy out his contract. They had to buy it out. I don't know how many years he had left. But you know what, though? I'm going to tell you something. They mad at Tucker because he unveils corruption. Okay? And they're going to get somebody to replace him. I don't know who they're going to use. They're going to get somebody good. I don't know who. A lot of people said Candace Owens, and some people said Jesse Waters. I don't know. But do you think Candace Owens is going to go on over there to Fox? Do you think she's going over there because she know what happened to Tucker? It could happen to her too because she speaks her mind, okay? Jesse Waters better watch out too because he speaks his mind as well, okay? But I'm just saying, these people are going for a reason. I'm pretty sure the left is laughing. The left is laughing, y'all. They laughing hard. I saw on The View where whooping them and all them was laughing and clapping. And a lot of other Democrats are doing the same thing, laughing and talking and talking smack. Okay. Let me get out of here. Let's go down that comment section. Tell me what y'all think about this whole thing. Okay, I'm going to follow Tucker wherever he goes. Wherever he goes, I'm coming. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming to you, honey, wherever you are. Dan Bongino, too. Coming for you, too. He already on Rumble. All right, y'all. With all that said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch one of the next 2 videos coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.